Hi, welcome to Real Talk with Vivian. This Christmas was so fun, but so raining over here in the Bay Area. We went to the airport. Took public transport, and everything went smoothly. But the big thing was, guys, I got patted down. It was surprising. I didn't know people still did that at the airports because you got the metal detector. And I mean, if I knew I was going to get patted down, I wouldn't have a problem. But I didn't get the choice. I didn't even know what was happening until I got there. They're like, you're going to get patted down. I'm not going to be like, no, I'm not. I'm not going to get patted down just because you say I am. So I was like, okay. They tell you like, oh, if you have any explosives, if you have anything that, could harm anybody. And of course, I said no. We went with the process. And the lady's like, oh, do you want to go to another room? I was thinking about it because, I mean, I've never done this before. I've only seen it on TV. And people don't like it. So the lady that was helping me to my gate was like, it's just a pat down. I get it. It's just a pat down. Yes, it's part of regulation, part of rules. But I'm literally in front of TSA, in front of people that could be watching me get patted down. It's not because I want to go against the grain, against the rules. It's just not in my comfort zone. And just the way she said it made me like mad on the inside. I was like, well, you get over here and you get patted down. You do it. And in a sense, even if you get patted down, you have holes. You can put things in your, you can eat things and regurgitate them. You could hide them anywhere inside your body, if you know what I mean. So it's just outdated, outrated. It's a waste of freaking time. And if they would have told me, hey, you're going to get patted down, or could you walk through the metal detector by yourself? Do you need somebody to hold your hand to walk through? Because that's how we usually do it. Somebody stretches out their hand, you take it and you walk through, or they have a stick and you walk through. And that's how it's done. But there was nobody apparently, so they couldn't do that. But I could have walked through. It's not that hard walking straight. And I understand some people do need help to get through the metal detector because it's such a compact area. If you move left or right, you're going to set it off. But if you're just walking straight, like if you line up your feet and just go straight, it's not a big deal. But yeah, that was a big deal for me. And once I get it over with, I get it. I understand why you need to do it for everyone's safety, for everyone's security. So anyways, who cares about that? I just wanted to let you know, if you're in that situation and you don't know what to do and you're unsure if you have a choice whether to ask first and say, what is happening? Can you explain why I'm getting patted down? Can you explain if I have a choice to go through the metal detector with no assistance, I'm able to do it? Then, that would have been the best choice to do, to have a choice. That's all I wanted, a choice. And I didn't get that choice. But once I got home and saw my family, man, it made all the difference. It was fun. We got together, made tamales. I love making tamales with the family, just sitting down, and you're making these things with everybody. Like my mom was there, my dad, my sister, and you're just chatting, getting along, talking, making these tamales for everyone to eat, everyone to enjoy. I love making food for people. It's so fun. It's so enjoyable when you're going to share, have a feast, stuff your face, and just have a great time. I love it. So Christmas came and we got a lot of good gifts. I got some knitted sweaters. I got some Ugg boots because, man, it's cold. I need to wear them Uggs because when you're in the Bay Area, it's just Ugg season. So I did that. It was amazing. And then my boyfriend got his colognes. He got some boots too. I gave presents to my siblings. And let's rewind. Oh yeah. Before we went to the Bay Area, I went to the bars I was seeing. I went to Christmas bars. I went to the holiday bar at Oakland. It was so fun. It was so exciting. They had good mugs, Santa mugs. They had just this beautiful snowflake mug. They had a dinosaur mug, a Santa dinosaur, which was cool. And they had this warm, what was it called? A warm rum Christmas drink. Oh my god, guys. It was to die for. It was so good. and just the vibe. They had Christmas music. It was just chill. I like bars that are chill. I mean, they're just like vibing with the holidays. Then we went to San Francisco thinking, oh, it's going to be the same. We're going to be able to sit down. We're going to be able to enjoy our drinks and not like have to stand. I was completely wrong. We were standing in a sea of people. It was packed. But the decoration was so beautiful, guys. Like, it was over the top. They had like 3-4 Christmas trees. It was decorated outside. There was tables out, like a long table outside, but inside it was packed. It was beautiful. It snowed like every once in a while, and that's why I wanted to go. But I got very, like, there's too many people. It was too much for me. I loved it. I took video. I took pictures in there. They even had like a bunch of like fake Christmas presents. That was so cool. I took a picture with them. And then where you set your drinks down, they had like stuff that looked like snow, so that was fun. Oh man. And then we went to the gingerbread house at the Fairmont. I love going in there. They had like this train in there just because it reminds me of like when I was a kid, when I used to go and make gingerbread houses and eat the candy. But this is like a life size, right? All adults, all kids are going in there taking pictures. You could touch the crackers, the cookies, the candy. Don't eat it. Don't put it in your mouth. But I was feeling those holiday vibes. I felt so happy, so joyous. But fast forward to where I was before with my family, I got sick, guys. Like, my throat hurt. I had the spins. I was feeling nauseous. I knew it. It could be COVID. It could be the flu. I had the fever. Oh my god, it felt so bad. I felt like, you know, when you're in a dream but you're awake, you're like, is this real? Yeah, that's exactly how I felt. I didn't know where, like, if it was not, but I don't know. I had to take a lot of medicine to sleep. I think I sorted it out, and I was there for a week, and I was sick. I was sick throughout the whole time I was there, but I didn't care. I enjoyed being with my family. I'm a very family-oriented person, and I enjoy it, and I enjoy like just being with them and their presence. That's why I think like when I move to another location, I'm always like looking for community. I'm always looking for people to hang out with because I've moved a lot. I'm very transient. Just I'm trying to find that place. That special place that I'm gonna be saying, this is gonna be my city. I feel so comfortable here. This is where I want to live. I lived in SoCal and it was cool. I lived in Sacramento a couple years ago during the pandemic. That was beautiful. I love their nature. I love everything. But I didn't really meet community because Sacramento is so big. It's so spread out. It's so cold. It's so hot. It's just like so extreme. Like the rain is intense. It's just like the storms are like crazy, worse than the Bay Area. And I had to choose to move back to Sacramento, and it was so stressful after Christmas, and I didn't know what was going to happen, and I didn't know if I want to start it all over again and meet new people all over again, meet a new community all over again. I'm like, I'm barely getting settled down. I'm barely meeting people, and it's been a couple years, and I had to decide, like, I want to stay here. I love the Bay Area. It feels like home. I can go wherever I want. I can walk wherever I want. I literally have Baskin Robbins a couple blocks away from my house. I have 24-hour fitness. I have all these things that I can just walk to. And I feel safe, and I could go alone, and I know like everything in the back of my palm. And I have no problem. In Sacramento, it's just so spread out. The buses don't come as frequently, and everything just takes so long. You know how long it took me to get to Target over there in Sacramento? 40 minutes. A 40-minute walk. Was there a bus to go to Target? I don't think so. And walking there, it's like, okay, you're walking down the sidewalk, right? It's a fork. It ends. You're like, where do I go? And then all you know is there's these like yellow strips, and then you go to the, you know, those yellow domes for the wheelchairs. You have to cross left, and then the fork ends, and then you have to cross right. It's like a freaking map. It's like a freaking I don't know, it's like a maze. It's crazy. If you're not in downtown Sacramento, it's just no. I don't want to live there. I wouldn't want to live there. But it's cheaper. It's definitely cheaper than the Bay Area. Bay Area is getting really expensive, and in terms of like job hunting, it was hard, but you know what? Everything's going so amazing. And aside from all that, we're now in the new year. I'm so excited about it. Like, I am in the search to find my 5 people that I can, network with, grow with, and just say our, like, what is that word? Our wins and our challenges and share ideas. And I'm part of the Tony Robbins mastermind group. As I said before, and I've met a couple people. I've reached out to a couple people in the blind community, but I have met some ladies that we can meet up at least once a month and just share our wins, our challenges, and how we are improving in the coaching world, because coaching is something I want to do. Communications is something I want to do. Social media is a big thing for me, because I know you need social media to grow as a person, as a coach, if you want to have a business. So the goal is to go to social media growth events. Like, Gary Vee is my social media expert. He is like the one I want to follow. He is so humble. He's so great. And he tells you the honesty of how to grow online. And that's what I need. But in terms of like, I've been looking for other, like, say, I know there's a lot of people that can see that, are good at social media, but I just wanted, the insight of a person that is visually impaired. If you're watching this podcast, you're like in social media, like you love creating videos, you love it. You could think about video ideas anytime. I love talking about video ideas, sharing video ideas. Anything is content. I could film whatever. It's content. And if it's content, it's going to be made. And it's fun. Like, it's a big puzzle. Editing is not my like forte. Like, oh, I love editing. It's so fun. I like thinking of how to edit it, but when it comes to doing it, it's like so time consuming. But once the product is finished, oh man, I love it. I'm excited about it. But learning is like, I'm always going to talk about learning, because learning never stops. I'm not going to close myself off and think I can do everything alone, that I'm not going to have any help. Like, if people ghost me, like I've always said, it's okay. Talking about that, I've been loving Mel Robbins as well. I'm listening to her podcast, and she has that whole let them theory. If people don't want to talk to you, let them. If people don't want to answer your messages, let them. If people don't want to like do what you want to do, let them. You're just spending all this energy trying to control. And I realized that I'm a very controlling person. I want things at a certain time. I want things to come out a certain way. And when they don't come out a certain way, I get crazy. And I need to let go. And oh my God, I've been using the let them theory in the past month, and I love it. I love using the let them theory. It just lets me have my own energy to myself. I can think about my own ideas. I can imagine how life is going to be for me in the long run, especially 2025, when I'm goal setting and I'm making my list, my bucket list, right? I want to go to Yosemite. I want to go to Niagara Falls. I want to go hiking more. I want to have meaningful relationships. Like, I like networking. I want to have my networking friends, but I also want my friends. And I love putting effort. Like, I'm a texter when it comes to friends, so I text them a lot. But I feel like maybe I should call them once in a while. Send them an audio message and be like, hey, I've been thinking about you when I saw this. Or, hey, I hope you have a wonderful day. You don't have to respond. But your friends are saying, oh, you're putting effort into this relationship. And I also heard Vanessa Van Edwards say this. Treat your friends as if you're dating them. You're not dating them, but you're putting that attention, love, and care into the relationship. You're aligning your values, you're aligning your hopes, your dreams, and you could say you're friend dating, right? I'm finding the right friends, so I'm gonna date a couple to figure that out. I think that's fun. That's so exciting. And in terms of just goal setting, I think growing is important. Doing things that make you feel so uncomfortable. What is something that I'm gonna do that makes you feel so uncomfortable? Maybe run a 10K. That sounds so scary to me. I'm probably shaking in my boots right now because I don't know if I can do it. And I'm going to do the hot chocolate run. And I'm so looking forward to that. It's so fun just going out and running with people and people that enjoy being fit and having fun and just being healthy. The hot chocolate reminds me of being a kid and just I'm running for hot chocolate. I'm running for like those dippers that go in the hot chocolate. I'm doing it just to be in the Golden Gate Park because it's my favorite park. I'm doing it because I get to hang out with so many great people and my guides and just the whole group, running group that I'm with. And it's just a fun opportunity just to hang out in the city, have brunch, have lunch, have that connection with people, and have like share that experience that what you did, what you thought about that hot chocolate run. And I don't know what your goals are this year, but I hope that you think that this year's going to be great. In terms of health, I really want to work out more. I worked out like 2-3 times a week, and I feel like it's not enough. And I know that strength training is something I need to focus on because the older you get, the less bone density you lose. And I don't want to lose bone density. I want to make sure that my bones are strong. I want to make sure that I'm fit. And I was getting kind of concerned because I was sick, and then I was thinking, I went to the doctor just to see my blood levels, my glucose levels, my cholesterol. Because, guys, I'm 30. 30's not that old, but you gotta just take care of your health. But I'm pretty good in everything, right? I'm healthy, and I'm so grateful for that. I hope everybody makes sure that you all go to the doctor the beginning of the year, get yourself checked out. And I'm always going to focus on personal growth, and that's why I think I'm a coach. I love personal growth. I love learning about psychology. I love it all. And I've been looking at my crystals because I've neglected my crystals. And oh my God, I love them. I love how they look. Like, people may say, okay, they're just rocks. Not just rocks. They're colorful. They signify different things from different parts of your body. It's a magnetic field. It's very interesting. And once you hold a crystal and see how it makes you feel, like literally make sure that you focus on how it makes you feel. You'll notice it makes you feel different. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel strong. But it's not about just holding it, right? This is a good rock. Why isn't it doing anything? Like what's going on? You gotta put intention. You gotta put love in the rock. You gotta put it in the right place, And I need to focus on my well-being as well. I feel like I'm always focusing on other people, and I want to take care of everybody, and I want to make sure that everybody's okay, and I want to make sure that people are like well fed, like well thought for. Like, I'm very thoughtful in the sense of people, getting them gifts, doing this for them, doing that for them. And what about me? I need to learn to take care more better of myself because I punish myself a lot when I don't do anything. And I want to make sure that I take good care of myself when I'm tired, take good care of myself when I'm sick, or even ask people, I need you to take care of me. I need help. I need you right now. I feel sick. I don't feel good. I need you to make me food. I'm weak, Because sometimes when I'm sick, I still want to take care of everybody. I still want to make dinner. I still want to clean the house. I still want to do this. I still want to make content. I still want to go live. And it's just too much. How am I going to heal myself? How am I going to make myself feel better? So that's another thing. That's another area I want to work on. And I feel like this year has been the year of relationships. That's why I've been talking about it a lot. Like, Vivian, you're talking about relationships too. But I feel like that's what it was. It was about me, my relationships with myself, with other people, how I want them to be. Networking has been like something that I've neglected. So far this year is when I've been like networking. Like around June is when I've been looking for people to like asking for advice, letting people know what is something that you know more better than I. Can you help me? Give me some pointers. And man, have I gotten some great critiques from different people. Man, were they valuable. I literally incorporated everything they showed me in my website, in my content, in my life. Because everything that people give you is important. Even strangers. I tell strangers about content. I go tell strangers that I love running or hobbies and this, and they're very supportive. And I think this year is going to be more of that. More of doing things that I love. More of doing things that bring me joy. And having that bucket list of hiking and doing things that make me feel uncomfortable. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do that makes me feel uncomfortable. What is something that I'm afraid of? What is something that I haven't done? Maybe skydiving. I think it sounds fun. I'm kind of scared. I don't know if my parachute's gonna stay up, but I'm looking forward to it. It's exciting. I really, really want to explore more of San Francisco. I love San Francisco, guys. That city's so hilly. It's so crazy, but I love it. It's so walkable. There's so many different types of people. So many cool people out there. And I've only seen maybe half of San Francisco. I haven't gone to North Beach. I haven't gone to, maybe I've passed North Beach, but haven't gone in there yet. I haven't gone to Little Russia. I've been to Nob Hill. Man. But I know there's a lot of little pockets. Little pockets that are pretty interesting. Like the marina, they had the Holly Jolly bar, but I didn't go there because it's so freaking far. It's across the Golden Gate Bridge. And it's a mission to get there, and I don't live in San Francisco to go all the way over there. So I really want to make a video about boba, and that's going to be so much fun. So stay tuned for that one. Boba, the best boba in Berkeley, the East Bay, I don't know, San Francisco. Oh my god, that sounds so fun. So exciting. But I feel like this vacation of Christmas felt like it was a lot of rest and recuperation and just preparing me for this new year. Getting a new job is going to be a new experience because I'm going to wake up early at 5 a.m. I'm part of the 5 a.m. club. I got to wake up, and I saw this in Mel Robbins' podcast, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get up. Or you know what? Implement the Nike and say, just do it. 5 a.m. is so early. But I used to wake up at 4:50 to go swimming, 4:50 a.m. And I would go to the 24-hour fitness. But 5 a.m., I'm trying to wake up, work out for 10 minutes, take a shower, and go to work. Oh my god, that's on the 10th. I get back and go live. Because I'm thinking of batching all my content. Man, that's going to be so fun. I think batching is the best idea you could ever do because sometimes I have inspiration to create content. And sometimes I don't. So when I do, just make all the videos and then save them. And I don't care if I'm wearing the same outfit. Everyone always says, oh, but I gotta change outfits because people say, who cares? Who cares? You're already creating content for them. You want to wear an outfit for them too? You want to make sure that they're happy? Man, you're already using all your energy. You're already using all your amazingness to create videos, your creativity, and you want to change? Nah. Nah. So I'm looking forward to just trying to see how can I make my energy how can I use my energy as efficiently as possible without tiring myself from 5 to being awake for 15 hours, or I don't even know how many hours we're awake. From 5 a.m. to 10 p.m., maybe 18 hours, have 7 hours of sleep. I don't know. I'm not doing my math right. Or 17 hours and 7 hours of sleep. But I know I'm going to cut out some meat, not eat too much meat, maybe once or twice a week. I'm not saying, oh, I'm going to go vegan or vegetarian. Not yet. Maybe one day. I'm definitely going to drink more smoothies, more juices. Lemon water is a go-to to be energetic. The Wim Hof method. Breathing. Oh my god, and then just being part of different communication groups, Toastmasters, improv, communication, bettering myself when it involves talking. And I'm going to continue talking about this because it's important to me. Reading more books. Everyone says that you have to read at least a book a week to keep growing as a person and, being the keeper of knowledge and growth and making sure you're keeping up with everything. because reading a book or listening to a podcast adds to your own skills. You could add value to more people. It's just amazing. And who doesn't like to listen to good audiobooks? And even it doesn't sometimes, you don't have to be listening to like complex books. You could also listen to your favorite book. You could take that rest, that relaxation, and just listen to, Harry Potter. I don't know, your favorite book that you always want to read. I definitely love books about personal growth. I don't think I've read like a fun book in a while. But that's because I don't know, I haven't found a good book. So if you guys have any recommendations, and please leave some comments down below. Let me know what is something you would like to unfilter. If you want to be a part of a shout out, if you want me to talk about your own story, like what is something real you want to say about, like, you have to unfilter. Even though I changed the name to Real Talk, I'm still gonna have this Let's Unfilter This on the podcast. It's just a segment of unfiltering what we're feeling, because we all filter something and we're like, I gotta get this off my chest. I gotta say this. I feel sad. I felt unheard. I felt overwhelmed. I felt unworthy of somebody's presence. And once you unfilter that, you'll feel 1,000 times better. I could tell you that. And if I had a chimney and I could burn things like journal entries and just burn them, throw them away, I think that's a good way to start the new year. Just start. Just do something. I really am considering also doing my real estate license. Why? Just to have it. You never know when you're going to need a real estate, and real estate is always going to be there. So why not have a license? And you just pass a test, but I know you had to study for it. So I don't want to overwhelm myself with too many things, because the main things right now is work and content and my business. Those are 3 things, and relationships is 4. And those 4 things are the most important things. And my sanity. Of course, self-care. But that's not part of it, because that's always a must, and that's always something that you have to do. But these holidays were fun. I hope your holidays were fun. It was a lot of rest. It was a lot of relaxation. It was a lot of eating out, because I wasn't going to cook when I felt sick. And I didn't want to. And that's what you should do, or just make something simple like a soup. Don't punish yourself for thinking that you're weak because you're sick. Just know that you need rest, and your body's letting you know it's time to rest. It's time to get ready for this new year. You're gonna take it home, baby. You're gonna run with it. You're gonna think of new things to do. And I am. Guys, networking, traveling, friendships, relationships, moving. Not to another state, not to another city, but just around the area. Because moving is a mission. You gotta move all your furniture, you gotta move all your clothes, you gotta move all your things. And moving is just so overwhelming. And I've moved a lot, and I don't want to do it anymore. But it's so fun when you get to decorate your own place, your own apartment, and it's yours, and it's your own space. And right now, my podcast room is my room, and I want separation between those two. And I'm not working from home, so it doesn't really matter, but still, I still want a place where I can work out and do content and meditate and just separate my room from all that other stuff. And I want to be more organized. I'm not as organized as I would like to be. Sometimes I put my jacket on the chair, as you probably see right there. And sometimes I just throw things on the chair. The chair is like just throw shit on it, right? I don't want to do that anymore. I want to have everything where it goes. Organization, like have a basket for everything. I don't know if you're as organized as that. The kitchen stuff, I'm not going to worry about that yet, because we have roommates and I can't control everything. As I said, let them do whatever they want to do. If something gets moved, it's okay. It's okay. You're going to have things moved. because you're not in your own space, and it's okay. And you can have everything right. If people are late, let them be late. If people are late, then you know they don't respect your time. You know you know them, right? You get to know people if you let them. If you tell them, oh, you're this, you're that, you're just gonna make them angry. Just observe. Observe the way people are. Observe their behavior. Observe what they do. And controlling is something I need to let go of, because it stresses me out. And I want to control people's lives, and I want to control my life, and I want to control just how my life is gonna like turn out and where I want to go. And it's like, go with the flow. What if life is already planned? All you gotta do is go with the flow. Like, go with the flow as in, oh, don't do nothing, but do what feels right. Do what you think you must do at the moment. Follow your impulses, follow your intuition, like I said in my other podcast. And that's exactly what I'm going to do this year. Whatever feels right for my body, for my spirit, for my soul, for my physical well-being, I'm gonna do. I haven't done a cold plunge. I might do a cold plunge. I might go to a cryo chamber. Oh my gosh, there's so many cool things. Oh, one of those alpha wave rooms where you just sit there for 3 hours. Or do your bio scan to see what is good for your body. I'm all for the body, mind, and spirit, keeping them healthy. Because your body, mind, and spirit are like the most important things. And focusing on my health and what I put in my body is the number one thing. This year, I'm really going to focus on that. Because my energy is valuable. And I barely figured out this year. My energy is valuable. If I spend it on things that are junk, it's going to feel like junk. It's going to feel dark. It's going to feel weird. And I'm not going to be like, oh, they're draining my energy. It's my fault. I should take responsibility for my own actions. I'm not going to blame people. Oh, they drained my energy. It was their fault. It's my fault for being there. It's my fault for not, like, preserving my own energy. It's my fault for eating all that junk food. It's all my fault for stuffing my face. It's my fault for doing all these other things that are not good for my body. It's so easy to blame other people. But once you take accountability for your own actions, for yourself, then you can make a change. Then you can say, oh, wow. Oh, wow. I noticed that. That was me. I did that. I'm sick because of me. So I don't know if this podcast made sense, if I rambled, but I miss talking on the podcast. I miss making an episode. And I told you about my Christmas. Let me know in the comments about your Christmas. Make sure to rate the podcast. Follow the podcast, guys. Please follow the podcast. I don't know if you subscribe here, but I would love it. I would love it if you would follow the podcast, because I'm trying to build a podcast community, and I would appreciate you if you did. And that way I know that you love my content. If you just listen to it and don't follow me, then you're like, kind of, your foot is in, but it's not out. It's not in, but not, right? You're like, I'm thinking about it still. I'm thinking about it. But come on, guys. Follow the podcast. Real Talk. Follow Real Talk with Vivian. You're going to love it. I think my content will probably be a little more structured. I just felt like talking since I got my voice back. I could talk again, guys. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to talk. I feel so blessed and thankful. Oh my god, I almost forgot. Hold on, guys. I almost said bye before I told you how my birthday went. Okay, my birthday was on January 6th. Happy birthday to me. 31. We're gonna have more fun, right? So, my birthday was amazing. Okay, I did my drug test, did my fingerprints, but my love surprised me, and it was so great. He got me this basket of chocolate covered fruits, and they were in the shape of flowers, and it was so beautiful. I was surprised. And it came with a balloon with a smiling emoji, and it said happy birthday. Wow. Chocolate, fruit, there was strawberries, chocolate covered strawberries. That's my favorite. He knows that. That means he listens. That's right, guys. If your significant other partner listens to what you love, that's a point. They love you. They want you to be happy. So it was pretty good. It even had melons, and they were fresh fruits. It was so good. But to top it all off, guys, the icing on the cake, we went out to Farmhouse Thai. If you're ever in the Bay Area, I don't know if Farmhouse Thai is anywhere else, but I had lobster pad thai, and man, was that delicious. When I got the lobster, I was like, how am I supposed to crack this thing? They gave me some gloves, but then they had like these little like pincers, like these tong type of thing. You squish and the lobster breaks. Ah, that was so easy, guys. The lobster was divine. It was delicious. I recommend it. Farmhouse Thai in Oakland. That's the best place. It's like very tropical, and the cocktails, I didn't have a cocktail this time, but when I went last time, they're so really, really, really good. But oh man, that was such a good birthday. I was stuffed, and on the side they had like these Thai sauces, like your spicy sauce, they have the oil, they have the chili flakes, they have the paste, and the Thai samosas. They were good. And a stranger, guys. This is when I'm talking about kindness of people. A stranger that I didn't even know, that we didn't even know, said Happy New Year's, bought my boyfriend and I dessert. It was like, the mango sticky rice and the coconut ice cream. Guys, it was delicious, guys. If you haven't tried mango sticky rice and coconut ice cream with the peanuts, what are you doing? Go out there and go get it. Go to a Thai restaurant and go get it. And the Thai iced tea or Thai iced coffee. Dang, I'm hungry now. But all in all, I hope all of you have an amazing, amazing 2025. I hope to meet you guys soon. If you ever see me out there, say, hey, what's up? Or just say hey to me on the comments down below. Say hi to me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you can find me. I have this blind support group as well. It's called Blind Sisters and Strolls. I hope that group grows, guys. I hope that group grows. Because I decided I want women, right? That love to have coffee, that love to walk, that love to talk, that love to just hang out and eat good food. I was like, I'm going to make a group. And just call it Blind Sisters and Strolls. Because I have my group that with a bunch of sighted people already, right? But I'm not going to forget my blind community. Of course not. So I'm like the leader of that group. And I love, like, we take turns. I don't know when somebody else is going to take over and be like, I want to go this. We're going to do this, right? Because I love organizing. I know food. I love food. I know a lot of restaurants. But if someone wants to take the reins, go ahead. And meeting all these ladies and just hanging out with them is so good. Because I learn a lot about what they do. I learn about their personality and who they are as a person, and it's just so fun. And we talk about different things, and they're from different parts of. They live in San Francisco, the Bay Area, but they have their own unique lives and their own unique struggles and their own unique goals. And when you hang out with these ladies, it just makes you feel empowered. Like, wow, they're doing this. Or you empower them to grow, to be confident, using their cane, talking and asking for what they need. Because when you are blind or visually impaired, you got to accommodate yourself. You got to use your voice. Sometimes you're in uncomfortable situations. Sometimes you don't know what to do. And sometimes people are not comfortable yet. They're not comfortable with their blindness. They're not comfortable, hanging out with a bunch of blind people. Like, oh my God, why are we all blind and we're all together? It looks weird. It looks weird to different people because why are we all walking in a line? Why are we all walking with canes and people are bumping into every day? That means you haven't grown. If you can't hang out with a bunch of blind people, women or people, you're still ashamed. And I think it's important for you to get out of your shell and get out there. They're people. We're people. And why don't you say that about when you're with a bunch of like people walking around? Oh, because they know where they're going. Oh, because they're just like, nobody cares because they're not blind and nobody's staring at them. But if you're all blind and you're all walking, nobody cares because we're all enjoying each other's company. And it's so fun. So if you ever, feel lonely or you need other blind people or blind ladies to hang out with, Blind Sisters and Strolls on Facebook. Go hang out. Go check it out. We see each other like once a month, I think. Oh my God, I say I think because this year barely started and I'm barely getting into the groove. It is once a month. But maybe we should do it every other week. Because you know what they say in science, psychology, I don't know. You gotta see people more to be friends, especially when you're adults. I think to be a friend of somebody, you have to see each other for like 120 hours. That's a lot of hours. So when we see each other, say, once a month, we're only seeing each other for 2 to 3 hours. Imagine? We'll never be friends. We'll never be friends. So I think we gotta make plans, especially if we get to know each other better. It'd be so fun. I think this group is gonna be great. Great for all of us to build a community. I love community. Oh yeah, and I'm trying to make friends that live like walkable distances. I have friends, but we're all kind of farish away. But wouldn't it be nice to have neighborhood friends and be like, oh, I could walk across the street and say, what's up? Do you want dinner, breakfast? Want to hang out? Have a coffee? Watch a movie? Oh, I love it. It would be so amazing just to have friends that live like a stop or two away or just a walk away. Man, that's amazing. Commuting is a challenge sometimes, but if you're down for it to commute and meet somewhere, it's still amazing. And I hope you enjoyed this podcast. I don't know if it provided value or made you excited to think of your own goals and where you wanted to go and what you wanted to do because of your bucket list and what you've written down. But just remember, let the old go, right? It's a new you. Every day, every year, it's a new you. It's a new version of you. Don't let other people say, oh, you used to be like this. You were this. Go back, do what you used to do because you were so great. No, you're not that person anymore. If people want you to be that old you, don't listen to them. Those are not your friends. Be the new you. Be the best version of you. And always keep growing. Every day, you're shedding a part of you. You're renewed every freaking day. You're a butterfly again. Again, 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 again. You're evolving. You're like never going to stop growing. So 30, I used to be panicking like, whoa, my God. But guys, I'm like a quarter and 6 pennies. That is not a lot. That's not even $1. I still need a long time. I could live to up to 100, which means I have like a lot of years to go. 60 more years. That's 2 lifetimes from now. Wow. So never think that you're falling behind. I used to think, oh, I'm falling behind. I'm not falling behind. People be like saying, oh, you gotta have kids. You gotta get married. You gotta do this. You gotta buy a house. Why? Why do I have to do that so fast? I'm not gonna die yet. Why do I gotta have kids, buy a house, get married? Because you're married, have kids, and bought a house? Nah. I love traveling. That's the main goal. Traveling, having fun, not putting all that pressure and stress. Because if you buy a house, you're already putting a mortgage on you. And what if you don't like it? And a lot of things break down. And marriage, you can get married at any time. What's the rush? People that get married are afraid that maybe, things are not going to work out. People that get married too fast, right? But if you truly, truly love each other and you want to get married. You do you. You're good. You're doing great. I love weddings. I love getting dressed for weddings. Weddings are like so romantic, so cute. I love the vows. If some people have good, amazing vows, I just love it. The love in the air. It makes me want to have a wedding, but then I'm like, not yet. They're just things to enjoy and just ponder. There's nothing wrong with pondering where you are and where you're going, but don't put that pressure on yourself, man. If you ever want if you want to network with me, you can message me. If you ever want feedback on content, message me. If you're somebody that's thinking of becoming a coach, message me. I mean, a personal growth coach, because if you're another type of coach, like workout coach, that's not me. That's not my job. But I'm open to, working with you, collaborating with you, mentoring you, sharing ideas with you. Because why not? Let's work together. You don't gotta do things alone. And we'll provide value for each other. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna take from you. No, it's teamwork. Ideas grow together, not alone. If you're alone, you only have one mind. Inspiration comes when you're surrounded by others. Because you are all of us. You are them and they are you. Whoa, that's deep. Think about that. So with this, I leave you. And I don't know how long I've been doing this and talking on the podcast, but bye guys. I appreciate you. Hope you have a wonderful new year. I'll see you next week. Next week, guys. Bye.